Hi everyone, this is Praveen here. Today I'm going to speak about the manas, that is mind. So mind it is the one which is giving us a strength and which is going to destroy us. It does the both thing. So it's good totally the mind one which is going to give or decide the individual personality. So what is the mind? What are the types of mind? What is the characters? What is the functionality? What are the subjects of the mind? That is the subject of today's topic. Manyate avabadhyate jnayate iti manaha. So one which does two function here. Manana and jnana. Manana means recalling and jnana pursuing the knowledge. So that is manas. So whatever we have learned or the memory what we have, so that we get recalled, it get recalled with the help of the manas. Okay, and the second one is jnanotpatti, pursuing the knowledge or getting the knowledge, that is through the help with the help of the manas only. See, usually for jnanotpatti we require four things: object, sense organ, and the way we get the knowledge, that is jnanadhisthana. You take at right now you can take it as a brain or the somewhere else. So that is the atma only. Atma means soul. So we are not going to discuss about the soul now. So at time being you just think of the area or the dravya where jnana is residing, and in between indriya and that atma, right now I call it as atma where the jnana is residing. So that sannikarsha will takes place. So I repeat, you require a sub object, indriya, manas, then atma, or the where the jnanotpatti has to takes place. So all together when they get sannikarsha, they come in contact. So then only then jnanotpatti takes place. Okay, if I close my eyes and so there is no subject and eyes are closed, still I can get the rupa jnana. I can recall the how the red it is. So here also now also I am getting the jnana. So this capacity is because of the manas. And one more thing he says, jnanotpatti. So if you see an apple, I sees the apple and we get the knowledge. We get the knowledge. So even though we are speaking with someone else, we are speaking with someone else and observing the apple. My eyesight is at the apple, but I'm properly hearing him only. So even though I am seeing it, but I'm not getting any knowledge about the apple. I'm concentrated towards his words. So what I wanted to say is, even though the indriya and artha is there, the subject and the in the sense organ is there. So if there is no any mind coming in contact with that, means indriya and the jnanotpatti adhisthana, so then there won't be any knowledge formation. Hope you understood. I repeat, indriyartha, indriya, manas, and atma need to come into sannikarsha, then only the jnanotpatti takes place. So that is the manas, which is helping us to get the knowledge. So manyate, avadhyate, jnayate, iti manaha. Now coming to the lakshanas, the character. Yugapat jnanotpattir manaso lingam. Yugapat jnanotpattir manaso lingam. That is the same thing what I have already explained. So one which help us to or help to get the knowledge. So that is the jnana. Manasam lakshanam manaso jnanasya bhavo abhavacha. The one which gives the positive knowledge and sometimes the negative knowledge also. So both are knowledge. So whatever the knowledge it may be, that is because of the manasa only. Atmendriyartha sannikarsha jnanasya bhavo abhavacha. Atma, Indriya, Artha. So here Atma, Manas, Indriya and Artha. So when these comes under the Sannikarsha, when these all together comes in contact, with each other, then only the Jnanotpatti takes place, then only the knowledge formation will takes place. So these are the characters of the Manas. Coming to the Vishaya, Vishaya of the Manas, the subject of the Manas, where it is. We get the Chintya, Vicharya, Yuhyam, Deyam, Sankalpam. These are the Vishayas of the Manas. So I repeat, Chintya, Vicharya, Yuhya, Dheya, Sankalpa. Five Vishayas subjects are there for the mind. How the mind is working now, so that is classified in the different category. This is also the way of Manas working, and another way of Manas working, that is the stage by stage how the Manas is working. So I'll take an example and try to explain you what is a Chintya. Chintyam yat manaha nana vishayam gatam chintam chintayoho, which means based on the previous knowledge, based on the gatam chintaya, nana vishaya gatam. So based on the previous events, we get some knowledge. So that is the chintana, chintya. Vicharya, vicharyam gunato doshata va yat vivachyate. Vicharya is the one based on our previous experience, guna and dosha, the positivity of that and the negativity, drawbacks and the strength. So when we get the this, that is called as vichara. I'll take an example. So if you wanted to buy a laptop for your work, so you have to invest something. So what is the vicharya here? So if I get a laptop, it will become easier to work even in the home also. So I can reduce my workload in the office. So that is the strength of that. What are the drawbacks? I have to invest 80,000 rupees, 1 lakh rupees, 1.5 lakh rupees. So that is a drawback. So only this much is called as vichara. Guna dosha vayat vivachyate. Then what is a yuhadam? Yuham tarkaha. Tarka means, so you just got the knowledge, this is the positivity, this is negativity. So you are not did any weighing of that. So tarka or yuha is the one where you weight it, means you just compare it. So getting the knowledge, that is the vichara, and comparing the both the knowledges what we got, that is the tarka or yuha. So which carry more weightage? Spending money and reducing our workload carry the more weightage, or the reducing the work and this much money, expending money just to reduce the workload, so whether that carry more weightage, that we have to compare, that is the tarka. And what is the dheya then? Ekagrata sthirata dheyam. Dheya is the one, ekagrata sthirata dheyam. So we have to concentrate on that. Vicharya, getting the knowledge about the both the things. Yuhya, comparing. Dheya, concentrating on one thing. Sankalpam manasa yat samyakka kalpate, taking the decision. So this is the way how the manas work. This is the subject of the manas. What are the properties, gunas, characters or properties of the manas, mind? Anutvam ekvatvam dve guno manaso lingam, manaso smrutaha. So anutva, ekatva. Ekatva means there is only one manas. There are no multiple manas. Anutvam. Anu means sukshma, or else we can say minute. This is the gunas of the manas. See, now you are listening as well as you are hearing me. If you are listening and hearing, you are doing the both the thing at the same time, at the given same time. If it is only one manas, and when I am seeing and listening the both the things at the simultaneously, how can one, if it is only one manas, how can it does the same function at the same time? Means two different functions at the same time. So for that he says Suchi Patra Nyaya. What is that? Suchi means pin, Patra means papers. If you take four papers together and if you try to pin it off, you feel that all together it has poked once and it has come out. So if I won't penetrate the first paper only, is it possible to get the pin out of that all the four papers? That is quite impossible. But we feel that at a one stage it has come. So but it has crossed the first paper first, then into the second, then third, and next to the fourth. So that is, this is, but we feel that it has poked all the paper at a single stretch. In the same way, we feel that the manas is doing all the work at a single stretch, but that is not the right thing. The speed of the manas is in such a way that we couldn't able to recognize the difference when it is hearing and when it is seeing, but it's doing the many things at the same time. Means at the very faster interval, so we couldn't able to recognize the gap between the interval. That is that, but it is a ekatva, but there is a only one mind in the body. Anatvam, it is very in the minute form. So these are the gunas of manas. Coming to the types of manas: satvika, rajasika, tamasika. These are the types of manas. Satvika, the tridoshas, the properties, the body properties are classified into vata properties, pitta properties, and kapha properties. So in the satvika purusha, all the tridoshas are in the samanavastha. In the rajasika purusha, the pitta prakriti is in the higher concentration, and in the tamasika prakriti, the kapha prakriti is in the higher concentration. There is another classification by the Vishishta Yoga, that is Bahya and Abhyantara. And there is another classification once again by the Vishishta Yoga, that is Jagrata, Swapna, Susupti. So on some other day I'm going to speak about the types of manas in detail. What are the functions of manas? It does two functions: Indriya Nigraha, Swayam Nigraha. These are the two functions. It controls the sense organs in the body, and it controls itself also. If you have a strong determination, if you have a strong mind in your body, so controlling the individuals, controlling ourselves become very easy, because manas is the one which can control the sense organs, which can control itself also. So if you have a strong mind, then you can easily control yourself. Then how to get the strong mind? That is once again a different story. That is because of through the sanskaras. What is sanskara? Sanskaro nama gunantaradhanatvat. One which help us to bring the different guna or modify our properties, that is the sanskara. Okay, this is the karma or the function of the manas. Antakarana chatushtaya, there are four different stages or different types. It's not actually a type, it's a different forms of the manas. One is manas, second one is buddhi, third one is chitta, fourth one is ahankara. What is manas? Sankalpa vikalpanatmakam manas. Sankalana means adding, vikalpa means removing. the one which gather the things, and one which filter the things in the memory. Whatever I'm talking, that is in the form of knowledge and memory. So that is manas. The mind has another stage also, that is called as chitta. Sorry, buddhi. Nishchayatmakam buddhi. Nishchayatmakam buddhi. Nishchaya means the final decision making property of the mind is called as buddhi. Chitta, chintana, kartru chittam. One who does the chintana. What is chintana? We have already explained in the 5 vishayas of the mind, manas. That is chinta, chintya, vicharya, yuhana, deya, sankalpa. So that is, so chitta is a chintana, kartru chintam. One which gather the information based on the previous experience. That is the chintam. Ahankaram, aham karoti iti ahankaraha. So at the end, if we are not aware all the time, then we may feel that we are supreme or we are something greater. So aham karoti ahankara. So the feeling of self-centric is the ahankara. And coming to the manoposhana. Mano means manas, poshana means nourishment. How the manas get nourishment? Whatever the food we consume is basically classified as sarabhaga and kittabhaga. Kitta means is in the bulkness, sara means essence. So whatever we consume the food, the digestion starts in the mouth itself, and salivary juice get digest some molecules, gastric juice digest some molecules, intestines digest some molecules, and all the juices of the saliva, gastric juice, pancreatic juice, and bile juice, intestinal secretions, they all mix together with the food, and they dissolve the nutrition within them. This juice will dissolve the nutritious things, and this whatever the secretion, it get absorbed in the large intestine. The sara bhaga, kitta bhaga got vibhajana, means they get separated from each other. So mala pradesha, stula is the one which becomes mala. Mala means stool, it get passed out, and the essence that is in the sukshma bhaga, means it does the madhyama bhaga, that is the sara bhaga, it does the dhatu poshana. Dhatu means rasa, rakta, mamsa, meda, asti, majja, shukra. So our totally it nourishes our body, and essence of this sara bhaga, once again, that will nourish the mind. That is why our mind status is always dependent on the food what we consume. This is about the brief introduction to the mind. That is how the Indian philosophy says, and I feel is very much scientifically explained by the ancient Indian philosophers. If you like this video, then kindly subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Thanks for watching my video.